Hello everyone, I'm here today to talk to you about Eldrick Taunton Woods, also known as Tiger Woods, as some of you may know. Why I chose Tiger, I'm an avid golfer myself and I love playing golf. Usually when you play a sport all the time, you tend to find the best people in that sport and idol them. Tiger's been the best for over 20 years now. When he was 19, he first became a pro, and he's 43 today. I know all this because me being a golfer and my family being golfers and my friends being golfers, you tend to learn information through watching TV or playing the game yourself, and it always follows back to the best. And as I said, Tiger's the best. A quick background for Tiger and his family. His lovely family right here. His wife and kids, now it's his ex-wife. His daughter Sam and his son Charlie. And his two dogs who I don't know the names of. So Tiger first found his interest in golf when he was 6 months old, and he followed his dad around and imitating his swing. He went on through coming up in the celebrities' eyes, being a little kid, being good at golf. It's easy to be recognized. He then went on to play in high school, before high school, and actually at age 15 he won his first tournament, which was a USGA tournament when he was a freshman in high school at Western High School. And then when he was 19, he went on he joined the PGA Tour, and shortly after, when he was 21 years old, he won his first Masters tournament, which is one of the biggest tournaments in golf. And for him being so young, playing with guys who've been in there for 5, 6 years, 10 years, it's a really outstanding accomplishment. As any sport goes, injuries come along. You succeed usually more than you fail, but for Tiger, there's definitely an equal amount of both. Tiger went through every injury you can think of to his hands, his knees, his legs, but his biggest ones that almost ended his career were his back ones. Here in this picture, as you can see, he was mid-game and his body just shut down. He couldn't go any longer. Another one, I think the same tournament, his body gave out on him. It was unbearable to play, and just part of the game sometimes. A list of, it's kind of like a timeline of his injuries, his back injuries at least. In March of 2014 was his first one. He came out of the game, or came out of his tournament, his match, due to a pinched nerve in his back, and that was his first surgery. Later the next year, he had a surgery again for the same thing, and 2 surgeries in a year alone can be tragic for anybody. That same year, he still had problems, tried to play, couldn't get through it. He had a surgery to relieve just discomfort in his back to help him play better. And then 2 years later, April of 2017, he had a forced surgery, just kind of overall surgery to help put things back in place or relieve discomfort, anything that could help him get back in the game. Once he did get back in the game, it was early in 2018. He's an icon for most people. He came back. This is one of his famous poses that he uses whenever he's in a clinch moment or wins a tournament, anything that could help him gain confidence and people can use. I personally, if I do something in golf that's outstanding or unlikely to happen, this is one of the first poses I go to. Unlike any pro person, you try to see their success from when they were beginners to when they're obviously at their peak or even at their end of their career. Tiger from 19 to 43, besides the 4 years when he had injuries, was non-stop, action-packed. People loved to watch him. You didn't look for a golf tournament without Tiger Woods. To just now, it being 2019, and golf is kind of on hold right now with the winter, and they don't play, even though they go to Hawaii and places where it's nice. The season's not as rough because of the new year. Tiger, this is his 2019 photo, and as you can see, he may not look in discomfort or in pain. He definitely has gone through a lot that a lot of people usually don't have to go through in their career, but that's what it takes to be the best. He's overcame a lot. He's one of the best out there and continues to be an idol for kids, adults, and even other celebrities. While I'm on here, in conclusion about kind of Tiger Woods, his family, his game, his injuries, I want to go over what we just talked about. He started at such a young age, went through high school, went through college, went through the professional life, and he had success in he had his failures, but he overcame it all and he had a successful career. He was most paid athlete for over 10 years. He was the winningest athlete for almost his whole career. And if you ask other golfers today, they'd probably tell you he's the best golfer around. My works cited, kind of where I got all my information from. We got TigerWoods.com, which is just a biography about his life. ThoughtCo.com, which is where I got his high school information. NCAA.com, which had his stats, where he went to school, what he did at each one of those, all the awards he achieved. GolfChannel.com had obviously the more recent stats and timeline, but that one I got most of my information off his injuries. It gave me an exact timeline of months and years of every injury he's had. ESPN.com, as everyone knows, one of the biggest sports networks out there. They have a lot of information of they have every professional out there, but they'll take individual stats from people and they put them into a good, informative website, in my case, and it was very informative. And then Wikipedia, whether it's true or not, most of it I checked was true. It gave me a lot of information just on his general background, where he came from, how he grew up, and how successful he was. And thank you guys. Appreciate your time. That's all.
Yeah.